Hello, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for joining me again. Today's news is about comments made by Action SA leader Herman Mashaba, who has once again spoken out on the issue of illegal foreigners in South Africa. He has revealed how some of them are allegedly using dirty money to dominate the Spaza shop market across the country. Make sure you watch until the end to hear the sources we used so you can verify the news for yourself. And before we dive into it fully, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss important updates like this one. Now, Herman Mashaba has long been known for his strong views on immigration and the challenges South Africa faces with undocumented foreigners. In his latest remarks, he said many Spaza shops across the country are no longer owned by South Africans. Instead, they are being taken over by foreign nationals who use what he described as dirty or illicit money to set up their businesses. According to him, this creates an unfair playing field for local South Africans who are simply trying to survive by running small businesses of their own. Mashaba pointed out that these businesses, many of which are unregulated, can quickly dominate entire communities. Because they are funded by questionable money, they are often able to undercut local shop owners in prices, selling goods at much lower rates than what an ordinary South African can manage. This puts local Spaza owners out of business, leaving communities fully dependent on these shops. He says that in some cases, this even raises questions about money laundering and criminal networks using these businesses to hide their activities. For Mashaba, this is not just an economic issue but also one of fairness and legality. He believes South African citizens are being robbed of opportunities in their own country. And with the unemployment rate already sitting at a very high level, the dominance of foreigners in such a key sector of township life becomes a sensitive and pressing matter. He also argued that if authorities are not strict in enforcing laws, it creates the impression that illegal activity can thrive without consequence. Community members in different provinces have been sharing their own experiences too. Some say they have seen how quickly South African-owned Spaza shops close down when a new foreign-owned one opens up. Others believe that because foreign shop owners are often tightly connected within their own networks, they can pool resources in a way that ordinary South Africans cannot. This cooperation gives them a big advantage, especially in markets where profit margins are already small. However, not everyone agrees with Mashaba's position. Some argue that foreign nationals are simply filling a gap that South Africans have not managed to cover, and that their businesses help to keep prices low for struggling households. This debate remains one of the most heated in the country, showing just how complex the issue really is. The reality is that Spaza shops are at the heart of township life. They are the go-to spot for bread, milk, airtime, and all the daily essentials. If the space is being dominated by people operating illegally or with dirty money, then Mashaba's concerns will likely resonate strongly with many South Africans. Before I close off, let's lighten it up a bit. I think we can all agree that no matter who owns the Spaza shop, the one thing that keeps people coming back is the hope that they still sell bread that's fresh and soft. Because honestly, nothing is worse than waking up early only to find you've bought bread that's already stiff. And if you ask me, maybe one day they'll introduce a law where bread that goes stale too quickly should come with a refund policy. That would be one policy we can all agree on. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. It helps us keep bringing you the news that matters most. All images used are for illustration purposes only. News sources: The Citizen, Times Live, IOL.